Hi guys, today we're going to be making egg in the hole. I'm Felice.
And I'm Gramps.
Throughout this video, we're going to tell you facts about our channel and explain how to make an amazing breakfast egg in the hole.
So the first thing that you're going to need for this recipe is some bread. For this demo today, we're using the Rustic Bread Company Hearty Grains and Seeds.
We like this one because of the shape, but any bread will work. Just do what's best for you. Next, we're just going to use some regular butter.
And then, of course, it wouldn't be egg in the hole without eggs. And we're using some large grade A, double A eggs today. We like the large eggs because they've got some body and some texture to them. If you use smaller eggs, you don't get as much egg in the hole. So that's why we're doing that.
So next, to make the egg in the hole process easier, you can use a biscuit cutter or you can use a cup. Once again, just whatever you have. This is a biscuit cutter we have, and this is another type you can use.
This biscuit cutter that we're using here, you can see is kind of an old-fashioned thing, and it's got a hole where the handle goes in, and it's kind of dented and bent up. But the reason that we use this is because this biscuit cutter came from a really good friend of ours named Barb Arnold, who's no longer with us. And my wife Des picked this up from Barb, and it's been in our kitchen for years, and it's kind of like a little homage to her that we use this thing because we really liked her a lot. So this is kind of a memory of Barb when we use this thing to do our biscuits. But you could use a plastic thing like this that you can get at any cooking store or grocery store, or even the dollar store might have things like this. The point is, anything that you can do to get a hole in the bread is what you need to have.
You can also use a cup. The last thing, this is optional, but it makes it better. You can dip the parts that don't have egg yolk on it in strawberry preserves, or you can use strawberry jam. Or really any jelly you like to put on toast. We're based in Colorado, and we're going to be doing recipes and reviews on all of the food here.
And we're going to make easy but delicious recipes like this egg in the hole, so that you can tune in on our channel and figure out the good things that you can cook just by watching what we do here. So for our demo today, we're going to be using a griddle on the stovetop, and we've actually got a gas stove here. This just makes it a little bit easier to cook the bread and to flip it. But if you don't have this, you can use a pan. Put the egg in the hole in the pan and cook it that way. You'll be seeing this griddle as we use it, how much easier it is to make the egg in the hole work. Now, we're going to set these burners on the stove to medium, which is about like that right there. We might need to adjust them out a little bit more. But once you get that set on medium, you let the griddle heat up and get ready to go. If you have an electric stove, just set your burner to medium on the stove as well. Try not to get it too hot so the butter doesn't burn, but you need to get it hot enough to toast the bread. So that's why medium seems to be the setting. So you might ask, why should I listen to these two on this channel that I'm watching now? Well, Felice and I have been cooking together for a long time. I'm a certified barbecue judge with the Kansas City Barbecue Society, and I've also cooked some big Thanksgiving dinners and community meals with my church in the town that I live in. I don't cook fancy stuff, but I cook good stuff, and that's what you're going to see on this channel.
So next, we're going to go ahead and put our unsalted butter on the griddle. We're going to use 2 teaspoons.
1, 2, cut out 2 teaspoons of butter. Take the paper off, obviously. So it just lightly coats the griddle. You don't want a lot of butter when you do this because it's going to be very oily and greasy. So you just want enough to kind of coat the griddle. This is non-stick, so the only reason butter's on here is really to make the bread brown and get toasted.
So for egg in the hole, you obviously have to have the hole to put the eggs in, so that's what we're going to do now. So now we're just going to cut our holes into it. We're going to do one more. Remember to keep these little parts so that you can dip them in jam or the egg yolk.
So if you like this recipe, look for other things that we're going to do on the website here, like pork green chili, rigatonis and sausage, breakfast sandwiches. What else will we talk about? Breakfast sandwiches, taco salad, and then a special little thing that we're going to do, throw around ice cream. Stay tuned for that. That's really fun.
Also look for our reviews on restaurants around the Littleton, Denver, and Colorado area.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to place our bread on the preheated griddle. It's been lubed up with a little bit of butter, and we're going to place the little holes right alongside the bread. And we're going to let this toast for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side.
I'm going to crack 2 eggs in this little bowl, one at a time. When doing this, it makes it easier to put inside of the hole for a smoother process.
Quickly, this bread is toasting. Got our little round things there, but this side is pretty much toasted right now. So we're going to leave the other side down there and move it up a little bit closer to the heat. And
also, do not use your fingers at home.
See, we've been about 2 minutes on each side, and you can see each side of the toast is toasted. You bring our little bowl over here, and we just dump the egg right in that hole. Second egg right in the other hole. Now what we're going to do is we're going to watch these eggs, and we're going to see them start to solidify down on the bottom. I like kind of a golden runny yolk, so that's the way we're going to fix this. If you want yours a little bit harder, just cook it a little bit longer.
Some of the reviews we'll be trying are fruit pastries, seafood boils, baklava, and give us any recommendations. Leave it in the comments if you want us to try anything else.
And you can look at these eggs on the griddle, and you can see that they're starting to congeal and turn white on the bottom, so it's about time to flip these. I'm using a very small, narrow spatula because I like to get under the eggs, make sure they don't break, and then flip the whole piece of toast with one flip. So here we go. Let's see how successful we are. Beautiful. Now we'll let those eggs cook a little bit on that side to make sure that all the whites get cooked. Our little circles are doing beautifully. We're going to take a teaspoon or so of the strawberry preserves and just put it down like that. The circles off. We're going to put them on the plate like that. Get my skinny little spatula under there, put it on the plate. And there you have it, a beautiful golden yellow yolk, egg in the hole, cut out next to it for toast.
To all of you American girls, it's sad to imagine a world without you. American